Hello, retro gaming and home arcade enthusiasts. It's me, it's Michael B. Thank you so very much for watching. I know a lot of you out there have been waiting for the Black Friday sales from Arcade1Up and AtGames, and I was lucky enough to get an exclusive early preview of the Black Friday sales going on here in Canada at the Brick for these brands, and I'm going to share them here today with you right after this. So that's right, guys. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Black Friday sales on Arcade1Up and AtGames Products at the Brick here in Canada. I have a great relationship with the Brick, and I was lucky enough to get my hands on the Black Friday flyer, plus some additional sales that aren't covered in the flyer to share with you guys in today's video. But before we get into that, I want to say thank you very much, everybody, for checking out the video. Guys, I always appreciate the support. If this is your first time to the channel and you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, all that YouTube jazz. Well, guys, as they say, let's get into the meat of it. Let's go right into the sales, no preamble. So let's take a look at the sales that are coming from the Brick this year for Black Friday on AtGames and Arcade1Up Products. First off, you'll notice the Legends Ultimate is on sale. You can save $120, $779.95 if you've been holding out to buy a ALU. Maybe the $120 off during Black Friday will be incentive enough for you to pick one up. Of course, we've also got some Deluxe cabs, and I said this on the early access Black Friday sale that there were no deals on Deluxe cabs. That's what a lot of us have been waiting for. Well, even some of the most recently released ones are currently on sale. Now, these aren't big discounts, but if you have been holding out looking to save a little bit of money, here's your opportunity. So you can take a look. Here is the Galaga Deluxe cab, the Vault cab, most recently released. So this does have the light up coin door slots. It's got the collector's plate, all that Vault stuff. I'm not really that familiar with it, but you can get the Galaga Deluxe cab for $50 off, $599.95. We've also got the Class of 81 Deluxe, Miss Pac-Man, $50 off, $599.95. That's going to be a recurring theme for the Deluxe cabs as you see going down here. So we got some more Arcade1Up deals on recent cabinets. We've got the Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe cabinet. We were lucky to get this. We were told this wasn't coming to Canada, and this is the one that I've had my eye on. I've recently moved on to the XL line of cabinets, and that's my sweet spot now. That's what I want to pick up, but there was one Deluxe cab that was coming here that I was super interested in. I was waiting on a Black Friday deal. That's on the Mortal Kombat 2 cab. I'm going to be honest, I was hoping for a little bit more off, like $100 off maybe, $50 off, so I'll consider that. And if you guys have been holding out, you can save $50 off as well. Moving on, of course, we've also got the Casino-cade. So if you're looking for something different for your arcade, some kind of complimentary product, the Casino-cade is also $50 off, $649.95. This is not a product for me. I don't think this is something I would pick up, but if you guys are interested, you can save $50 off. Then we get to the more traditional Arcade1Up products, and I think a lot of us were expecting maybe some deep discounts on some older products. You may remember the Simpsons cab. They had a boatload of them in stock last year. They were on sale last year during Black Friday for $399.99. This year, we're not so lucky. So if you missed out on the Simpsons and still want one, you can save a little bit of money, but it's not last year's prices. It's only $100 off, so $699.95 for the Simpsons Arcade1Up. Moving down, we've also got Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct is also at $100 off, so you can save $100, $699.95. Now, this is just the Killer Instinct 3/4 scale. This also comes with a stool. I believe Simpsons does as well. It doesn't show it on the ad, but those both comes with stools. $699.95. Again, I'm not sure here in Canada. I know in the US they had crazy sales on the Killer Instinct 3/4 scale cabs. I don't think we ever really got a crazy deal here in Canada. So that's about the standard deal you get for Killer Instinct. Moving on, we've got another recent Deluxe cab. We've got Arcade1Up Big Buck Hunter Pro, $50 off, $749.95. So if you've been waiting out to get the Deluxe Big Buck Hunter Pro, you can pick it up now. Now, the other thing I mentioned, there were other deals that were available. So if you don't want the Deluxe version, you still want a riser version, the original Big Buck Hunter, which is still available here in Canada, is also on sale for $50 off, $749.95. And then right next to it, we've got the lone Arcade1Up pinball deal, which is the Attack from Mars Bally Williams digital pinball, $100, $899.95. So if you can hold out to get an Arcade1Up pinball, $900. Keep in mind, when these originally came out here in Canada, they were $749.99. So now, with the sale price, you can pay $150 more for waiting and not getting these originally. So moving on, let's talk about some AtGames products, and they've got this section of the flyer listed as better than Black Friday prices. So we actually have the arcade control panel for $60 off, $189.95. That seems like a lot of money, but I can't tell you how much I like the arcade control panel on my Legends pinball. Highly recommend anybody who's getting a Legends pinball to get one, just for ease of navigation. Even if you never play the arcade games on the cabinet, you're going to want it just for ease of navigation. The little, I forget what it's called, directional pad that they have on there is just absolutely brutal. You'll want this just for navigation, and there's improved haptics in it compared to the original AtGames Legends pinball. Speaking of the AtGames Legends pinball, that's on sale as well, $150 off. This is regularly priced at $1,099 here in Canada, so you can pick yours up for $949.95 if you're interested. We'll talk about the control panel again in a second. Moving on down, we've also got the AtGames Legends Pinball Micro. Save $60, $589.95. I mean, it's still $600 for a tabletop pinball machine. That price is a little hard to swallow, but it's a really cool little device. And as you can see, the price of pinball, digital pinball for these, models are really high here in Canada. So, I mean, if you're looking for a smaller form factor, this does everything the original Legends pinball does. It's pretty neat, but it's still $600. So keep that in mind. And you're only saving $60 off the Pinball Micro during this sale. And then last but not least, we've got the Legends Ultimate Mini. Save $100, $599.95. So coming in roughly around the same price they're selling the Deluxe cabs for. This does have the rotatable screen. You can bring your own games. So lots of options there. Save $100. And of course, they mentioned last but not least, the pre-order on the AtGames Legends Pinball 4KP. When this originally went out, the price was $1,999.95. You can see from the ad, they actually have the old design there. This has since been modified, where the builder's plate is now on the coin door, and the coin door is centered. There's some other improvement upgrades with the back glass. That Legends Pinball 4KP is gone now. It says the Addams Family. This section down here is black, and they actually do have some light-up features for the topper. But back up to $2,000. And the cool thing about this is, if you're considering getting this during Black Friday, also pick up that arcade control panel, because this does still have that directional pad. Same directional pad was in the original Legends pinball. And trust me, you do not want to deal with that. So if you can save a couple bucks off your arcade control panel and you're getting a Legends Pinball 4KP, you want to bundle those together, add those together. Now, I did mention some additional deals that actually aren't on the flyer but will be available during Black Friday. I want to get to two first that are exclusive deals, only available from November 24th to 28th. You might have noticed when we were talking about the Deluxe cabs, all the Deluxe cabs appear to be on sale except for one, and that is the Pac-Man Deluxe. It is on sale, but only from November 24th to 28th. Same deal, save $50, so $5.99. You can get the Pac-Man Deluxe just for those exclusive days. The other product that's in that exclusive time period is the Infinity Game Table 32-inch. That one's selling for $949, save $50, $1,000 for that Infinity Game Table. So just slight discounts on the Infinity Game Table. Infinity Game Table is a really cool product. I have the smaller one, But man, $1,000, that's a tough pill to swallow, but it is $50 off. So if you've been eyeing it, maybe now this is the time for you to pick it up. Now, guys, I did mention there were some other unadvertised sales, not so much unadvertised, but they're not available on the flyer. And most of this is on older Arcade1Up stock from last year. I know a lot of people were waiting for some kind of clearance on these. That's not the case. There's only slight discounts on these as well, so I just want to go over them quickly for you as well. So a couple of these cabs, you may remember last year, it says sold out here. I know in the States people have been enjoying big discounts on the Blitz cab at Ollie's, but the Blitz cab is going to be on sale here in Canada during Black Friday. Last year it was $499.95. I actually picked it up last year during that sale. I've since sold it. A great cab. It's just I ran out of room and I ended up moving most of my 3/4 scale cabs. But NFL Blitz is on sale for $749.95. If you missed out on it, you still want the cab, you can pick one up for $750. Oh, it was $499 last year. You were better off picking it up then. We've also got the NBA Jam Shaq Edition XL cab, which is one of the cabs here behind me. That's going to be on sale for $799.95, regularly priced $899.95, so $100 off. You probably will want to do a screen replacement when you do get that cab. Of course, that does have that TN monitor. If you're fine looking at it directly on and you don't care about it from the angles, it's fine, but definitely deserved a better monitor like the Pac-Man XL and the Killer Instinct Pro had. But you can pick one up for $799.95. Moving on down, we've also got Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's going to be on sale for $699.95. That's actually what the sale price was last year. This cab is regularly priced $799.95, so you get to save $100. Then we've got some legacy cabinets from last year that are on sale. The Mortal Kombat with the terrible monitor, $599.95. So that is available if you like that art style that has online play, but realistically, it's the same price as the MK2 Deluxe. I really don't understand why you wouldn't buy the MK2 Deluxe over the original Mortal Kombat. Surprised there's not a bigger discount on that. Pac-Mania is on sale for $599.95. I had this cabinet as well. I did a screen mod on it, which very much improved it. But I bought this cab last year during Black Friday for $299.95. So unfortunately, you're not getting the same deal this year, and you will have to do a screen mod because that does have the TN monitor as well, if that kind of stuff bothers you. Moving on down, one that I was somewhat interested in if it ever went on deep clearance, and that was the Street Fighter Yoga Flame. Of course, I don't love this cabinet. I call it the Pizza the Hut cabinet just because I find the colors on the side ugly. But, you know, everybody likes different things. It's not trying to recreate an original arcade. It's got wacky art on it. It's in the wrong form factor. It's in the midway form factor. But it's got a great games list, and you can play Street Fighter Online with a good control panel. Unfortunately, we're not getting a deep discount on that one. It's going to be $599.95. So, Street Fighter Yoga Flame, not the classic edition. It's going to be the actual 3/4 scale with the riser and all that stuff. So that is going to be $599.95. Probably not the discount you were looking for. The other one, of course, is the Miss Pac-Man. Here's the classic edition. We're talking about the one with the riser. Let's see if I can go down and find it. We're getting to, there's the Yoga Flame, and there's the Miss Pac-Man that's on sale. This black one here, that's on sale for $599.95. Again, $50 off. It doesn't have the original art. It has a pretty good games list. It's just, again, the Class of 81 Deluxe is on sale for $599 as well. Hard to justify buying this one when you can buy the Deluxe newer model for the exact same price, right? And of course, there is one other deal. It's on the full-size 3/4 scale Miss Pac-Man 40th Anniversary Wood Grain Edition. That one is actually going to be on sale. I just got to get the price. Hold on here now. $369.95. So that's the biggest deal of the entire event. So if you're looking for a cheap cab with a deep discount, the only one that's going to be available is the 3/4 scale version of the 40th Anniversary Pac-Man. So those are the deals for Black Friday here in Canada. So that's it, guys. Those are the deals for Black Friday here in Canada. I'm sure some people are going to be a little disappointed, especially on the older stock. We all expected, they were going to be trying to move these out where the new Deluxe cabinets were in place, so you would assume that there would be some slightly bigger discounts. Unfortunately, that's not the case. So I honestly, I don't know if we're going to see a lot of those move, but if you're interested in some of these older cabinets and you're fine with a slight discount, you can pick them up. What's more exciting, of course, is the fact that we're getting our first sales on the Deluxe model. Again, it's only slight. $50 off these units, so they go back down to the $5.99 price point, which is, in my opinion, that was the golden age of Arcade1Up when it was $3.99 US, $5.99 here in Canada. Those were prices I was pretty comfortable with. So, I mean, at least it's coming down to that price, but still probably not the discounts a lot of people were hoping for. Of course, the best deal of the day is, in fact, the wood grain Miss Pac-Man 40th anniversary, $369.95. I think that's the deals most of us were really hoping to get, but it's only on that cab, so if you're interested in picking up the wood grain Miss Pac-Man, there it is. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think of the Black Friday Arcade1Up sales this year here in Canada? Is there anything you see from these deals you're interested in? Are you happy with the deals? Disappointed? Let me know in the comments down below. Once again, thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie, and I'll talk to you next time.